So when we're in the trial, there is the question, like, is this God's way out, or is this my old sin nature telling me that this is the way out? And there are two very simple tests that actually do not require a lot of spiritual maturity, insight. It's just easy to ask these questions, and they usually answer a lot of them. So we've been talking about Colossians 3:15, about how the peace of God should be the umpire in our decisions. But of course, as we said here, our old sin nature can be very creative and pretend that this thing that we're feeling is actually God's peace when it's really not. Relief can feel like peace. The emotion dropping tension can feel like a confirmation that this is the right way. And yeah, that leaves us questioning a lot of times. I hope I have given a few useful pointers about that, but still. Okay, so here is the first test, and it is the light test. Okay, that is John 3:20-21. For everyone that does evil hates the light, but neither comes to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that does truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in God. So this is a clear line, those who act in truth will come to the light, because what they do, there is no shame needed with that. Those who act from darkness, they avoid the light, because the light would reveal what they are doing. And this is this is, I think, a very good objective measure. Okay, I have this decision to make. Is this God's way out, or is this my way out? Is this a sinful way out, or is this okay? And the answer is oftentimes, without that, this decision, without careful explanation, without giving a full background, having to give a full background to it, without hoping that people will not ask further questions once I explain what I'm doing. Could I bring it to the light? Could I say, Lord, here is exactly what I'm doing, and this is exactly why I'm doing it, and whatever I'm saying or not saying about it is okay. I'm not hiding it because I'm ashamed of it. I just wasn't thinking of explaining that. So easy. It's just I can bring it to the light, and then if that's the case, then probably that could be something from God. The other one is similar to it. Is Proverbs 11:14. It says, where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Okay, so that's an interesting one, because this can backfire too, in a way, I could say, I would think. Having a multitude of counselors, it's not like decorative, it's not like God is telling me to do it, so I'm doing it because this is the way I should do it. No, it's my old sin nature. It's very good at creating a private logic. Okay, that's very subjective. That's totally mine. That has absolutely nothing to do with truth, but it's very logical. It sounds very logical in my mind, and that's all where it is. And and it's God's leading in my mind. In reality, it has very little or nothing to do with it. But how about having 2 or 3 genuine, spiritually mature sisters or brothers around you, and you can bring to them that decision, and you can say, it's not just yes men that you need to look for, but people who know God, people who will maybe not be gentle, but they are walking in the Spirit and in truth. And then they can look at it and they can say, maybe, not enthusiastically, but they can say, yeah, that can be from God. So just those 2 tests, the light and the counselors, I think those both help in our lives. Should I out or should I stay in? And I hope that helps. God bless your day.